Kia ora tātou, talawhalawa, malawelele, Māori, halo keta, and greetings everyone. My name's Barbara Wilkinson, and I'm here today representing DT Global. That's the organisation that's contracted by MFAT to deliver the technical assistance package, which forms part of the Strengthening Pacific Labour Mobility Programme, or SPLM for short. So today I'd like to give you a very quick overview of what DT Global support looks like. The technical assistance package is focused on strengthening the capability of Pacific-based labour mobility units with their very important role. With the RSE scheme now approaching its 20th year, a great deal has of course already been achieved in developing the systems and processes that support the labour mobility. But that work is never really done. In fact, the role of LMUs has evolved significantly over time, and it's expanding well beyond its initial focus on worker recruitment. So it now encompasses a much broader range of responsibilities. Expectations on the LMUs are increasing. Today, LMUs are expected to ensure systems are in place that support the well-being of workers and their families. They're expected to align labour mobility systems with wider government policies and priorities, develop reintegration strategies that help returning workers maximise their RSE experience to achieve their own personal and their career goals. LMUs are expected to collect, analyse and report on with robust data to inform decision making, and they are expected to establish sustainable labour mobility systems that deliver lasting benefits for their home countries. So the technical assistance package is designed to support the LMUs to strengthen these capabilities and respond to emerging priorities as they evolve. The technical assistance package currently supports 8 Pacific countries, with Timor-Leste receiving some selected support. So these countries are Fiji, Kiribati, Nauru, PNG, Samoa, Tonga, Tuvalu and Vanuatu, and some changes may happen with that as well. DT Global is just getting underway with our part of the programme. MB's component of the SPLM, the Strengthening Pacific Labour Mobility Programme, has been running for some time through the Tosavaka o Manu programme, and which, as we've just heard from Loa, who's responsible, her team's responsible for that. And that has built some really strong foundations over previous iterations of the programme as well. With DT Global now on board, that brings together 3 partners, each with a complementary role. MFAT provides the overall leadership and funding for the programme. MB leads the onshore component, working closely with employers and supporting the New Zealand side of the scheme. And DT Global focuses on the offshore component, providing technical assistance to strengthen labour mobility units across the Pacific. So together, these 3 partners work to enhance, strengthen and adapt, meeting the changing needs of the RSE programme and maximising benefits for all. So these are the main 3 areas that DT Global will be supporting the labour mobility units with. So firstly, we'll help strengthen systems, policies, processes, strategies, anything that makes labour mobility units more effective and efficient. Secondly, with Allen and Clark's help, we'll be refreshing and tailoring the RSE pre-departure briefing materials so that they're relevant, practical and fit for each country's context, as well as for the New Zealand context, of course. And our third focus is on reintegration, so that's supporting countries to develop strategies that help returning workers settle back into productive lives back at home, making the most of their skills and the experience and of course the income that they've gained through the RSE scheme. So through these 3 work streams, our goal is to help the labour-sending countries maximise the full value of labour mobility. So that means looking beyond remittances to the broader benefits of the scheme that the scheme creates, building skills, encouraging entrepreneurship back home, strengthening those local economies in the Pacific, and of course fostering lasting friendships and connections with Aotearoa. Our approach is very simple. We listen first, we then take the time to really understand the LMU's priorities and context, and then we work alongside them and alongside their stakeholders, co-designing practical solutions that meet their needs. So our team is small, but it's growing. Desmond Amosa is one of our technical advisors. He's based in Samoa, and he'll be supporting the Samoa, Tonga and Tuvalu labour mobility units. Esther Wenau, who's based in Vanuatu, is our technical advisor supporting Fiji, Naoeroa, PNG and the Vanuatu labour mobility units. Now both Esther and Desmond are with us, so please do come and introduce yourselves. You've got their picture up there, that's what they look like. Amongst the 800 people that are here, please hunt them down. So yeah, we do welcome the opportunity to meet you in person and to start those, or to expand those dialogues that we've started, have a chat in person. So we're also shortly bringing on another technical advisor in Kiribati, and together our technical advisors will bring significant experience and understanding of labour mobility. Their main focus, our technical advisors' main focus, will be on work stream 1, so working alongside labour mobility units to strengthen their systems, policies and processes. As I mentioned, Alan and Clark will help us refresh and customise the RSE pre-departure briefing materials, and we'll soon have a dedicated reintegration specialist on board supporting countries with those reintegration initiatives. In the meantime, Jane Daniels, our effectiveness lead, and myself will be working alongside the team and each LMU to understand what their priorities are and identify areas for our support and help guide the next steps. So over the years, the RSE scheme has delivered many positive benefits for a wide range of stakeholders, workers, employers, families and Pacific economies. And at the same time, as with any program of this scale and maturity, it's revealed a few unintended consequences, some positive and perhaps some a little more challenging. But as the scheme continues to evolve, now is a really good time to take stock, to recognise what has worked well, learn from that experience, and consider how we can strengthen systems for the future, including through new approaches and new technologies. And that is the purpose of the Strengthening Pacific Labour Mobility Technical Assistance Program that we're working on. So, we look forward to working alongside the LMUs, strengthening capability and maximising benefits for all. Ngā mihi.